It's a daily commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something about success. Success is not an accident. It's not a game of chance. It's not reserved for a lucky few. Success belongs to those who make a choice every single day to work for it. You see, most people look at successful individuals and think they were born talented or they got lucky. But that's a lie. The truth? Success is earned in the small, unseen moments of daily discipline. It's built through the habits you commit to, not the dreams you casually think about. Think about an athlete. They don't wake up one day with a gold medal around their neck. They train when they don't feel like it. They push through pain. They show up when no one is watching. That's what it takes. If you want success, stop waiting for a sign. Stop hoping for an easier path. Instead, commit. Commit to doing the work every day. No shortcuts. No excuses, because success isn't something you stumble upon. It's something you build brick by brick through daily effort. And if you're not building it, you're destroying it. The invisible battle. Every choice builds or destroys your future. Right now, there's a battle happening. Not outside of you, but inside. Every single day you make choices. Choices that push you forward or pull you backward. Choices that build your future or tear it down. And the hardest part, most people don't even realize they're losing. Skipping the gym today might seem like nothing. Watching one more hour of TV instead of working on your goals might not feel like a big deal. But every small decision adds up. Every little action shapes who you become. Success isn't built in a day. It's built daily through the choices you make when no one is looking. The difference between those who win and those who don't isn't talent. It isn't intelligence. It's the ability to recognize that every decision counts. The food you eat, the words you speak, the thoughts you entertain, the people you spend time with. Every single one of these either builds or destroys the future you want. So ask yourself, are your daily choices making you stronger or weaker? Because in the end, you don't just wake up successful. You either earn it or lose it. Most people stay stuck because they wait. They wait for motivation. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait until they feel ready, and that's why they never move forward. Let me tell you something. There is no perfect moment. There is no magic switch that will suddenly make everything easy. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Successful people take action even when they don't feel ready. They don't wait for motivation. They create it. Look around. How many people do you know who talk about what they want, but never do anything about it? They have dreams, but they never take the steps to turn them into reality. Years later, they're in the same place, wondering why nothing changed. Don't be that person. Stop waiting for the right mood, the right time, or the right circumstances. If you want something, start now. No matter how small the step, take it. Because action, consistent, daily action, is the only way to break free from being stuck. You either stay in the same cycle or you step up and take control. The choice is yours. There's a reason why some people seem to rise above, while others stay stuck. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's habits. The best of the best, those who achieve success, who build strong bodies, strong minds, and strong lives, have daily habits that set them apart. These are not occasional acts. These are not things they do when they feel like it. These are non-negotiables, habits they commit to every single day. They control their mindset. They protect their energy. They master their time. They take action even when it's hard. They surround themselves with people who elevate them. They refuse to let failure define them. And most importantly, they never stop learning, never stop growing, and never stop pushing forward. Success isn't about one big moment. It's about small, consistent decisions repeated over time. And if you want to rise above the rest, you need to start developing the habits that will take you there. Discipline is the foundation of everything. The harsh truth? Motivation fails. Discipline won't. Let me tell you the truth. Most people don't want to hear. Motivation is weak. It's unreliable. It comes and goes. And if you're waiting to feel motivated, you're already losing. Think about it. How many times have you started something when you were excited, only to quit the moment things got hard? That's because you were relying on motivation, and motivation will fail you every single time. The people who succeed don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They do what needs to be done whether they feel like it or not. They don't make excuses. They don't wait for the perfect mood. They don't negotiate with laziness. Discipline is what separates winners from everyone else. Because motivation might get you started, but discipline is what keeps you going when everything in you wants to stop. You must train yourself to do what needs to be done, no matter what. If you want success, you have to train yourself to act regardless of how you feel. You don't skip a workout because you're tired. You don't avoid hard work because you're not in the mood. You don't push things off because it's inconvenient. You do it because it needs to be done. Think of discipline like a muscle. If you train it, it gets stronger. If you neglect it, it weakens. Every time you push through discomfort, every time you show up when you don't want to, you're strengthening that muscle. And eventually, discipline becomes automatic. Look at the most successful people. They don't have an easier life. They have a stronger mindset. They've built the habit of taking action no matter what. And that's the difference. So ask yourself, are you training yourself to be stronger? Or are you letting excuses control you? Building discipline isn't about doing something once in a while. It's about setting rules for yourself, rules that are non-negotiable. Here's a simple rule. I do what I say I'm going to do, no matter what. No excuses, no exceptions. If you say you're going to wake up at 5 o'clock a.m., you wake up. If you say you're going to hit the gym, you go. If you say you're going to work on your goals, you do it. It doesn't matter if you're tired. It doesn't matter if you don't feel like it. You follow through. Because discipline is keeping promises to yourself. The more you honor your own word, the more powerful you become. But if you break your own rules, you weaken yourself. Every day, you're either building your self-control or destroying it. So what kind of person are you choosing to be? Discipline isn't something you hope to have. It's something you take control of every single day, starting the moment you wake up. Most people lose the battle first thing in the morning by hitting snooze, scrolling through their phones, and reacting instead of taking charge, which is why they stay stuck. Take control before the day controls you by waking up at the time you set with no snoozing, getting moving through exercise or focused work, and attacking a clear plan for the day. If you don't control your morning, your entire day will spiral out of control, but winning the morning sets you up to win the day, and eventually, life. Your mindset is either a weapon pushing you forward or a prison trapping you in fear and doubt, and the difference lies in how you choose to think. Winners see problems as challenges, setbacks as lessons, and effort as the price of success, while most people see them as excuses to quit or avoid hard work. Your life is built by the thoughts you allow in your mind, so changing your thinking is the first step to changing your life. The real battle isn't external, but internal, where excuses, doubt, and victim mentality act as enemies that control you if left unchecked. Excuses like, "I'm too tired," or "it's not the right time," chain you down, while doubt paralyzes dreams more than failure ever could. Victim mentality, believing life is unfair or success is only for the lucky, robs you of power by making you surrender responsibility. Confidence isn't innate but trained through self-talk, replacing "I can't" with "I will figure it out," and "I hope" with "I will succeed." Every thought strengthens or weakens you, and confidence grows by stacking small wins, keeping promises to yourself, and pushing through resistance. Start each morning by asking what one thing you can do to move forward. Then do it, because a strong mind is built daily through intentional action. Success isn't achieved through grand leaps, but through small, consistent steps taken every day. Winners don't just dream, they act. Gratitude fuels long-term success by shifting focus from what's missing to appreciating what's already achieved while striving for more. Before chasing the next goal, pause to ask what you're grateful for today and recognize the progress you've made. Gratitude doesn't slow progress. It sustains it by anchoring you in purpose and perspective. The choice is yours. Build your future brick by brick through daily discipline and gratitude, or let it crumble through complacency. Start now.